the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Golden Gophers will kick this deep to get us going. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
It's second down after that completion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Slides a quick throw. Makes the defender miss. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The Buckeyes are on the move here. Looking to throw it on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to throw again. On the move now. He's looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The Buckeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
So getting nothing on first down makes it second and goal from the 8. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. Wants to throw it. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he's in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
But to cap off an opening drive like this on a 3rd down touchdown pass is such a satisfying way to start a game. The offense has set the tone. Now, bring out the defense. It's their turn.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Play action here on 1st down. The sure hands. It's Randall. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He escapes the pocket. That's incomplete, even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback rolling to his right now. He gets the 1st and still going. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st and keep this drive moving.
That's caught. It's battle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's battle. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
And the Golden Gophers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
The Golden Gophers are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Off the play fake on 1st down. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Now, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a 2nd play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Catch is made down the middle. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
1st and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. And they hand it off to the back. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. When he's got some space here. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. He's got room to run. Got the first down and still motoring. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And the wideout goes in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Checks this down to the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking for a man. Caught by the receiver. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Breaks free. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Minnesota offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Makes the catch. It's battle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. And the Golden Gophers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab near the sticks. It's Bryant. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the move now.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Nice throw, caught for a completion. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
The slot receiver can go inside or to the outside. This time, he sets the defender up and then works across the middle for the completion.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? A play action, looking to throw. It's caught. They bring it down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
The Golden Gophers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll give it to the back. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He hands it off from the gun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. He's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Quarterback takes off. Football comes out. Scooped up in the defense.
As a quarterback, you scramble, you pick up such good yards, but you have to get down and protect the football and take care of yourself from those big hits. Because if you don't, you run the risk of coughing it up like you did on that play.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
There's the handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looking to scramble now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. First down here for this offense. Quick throw. The catch is made. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. So the offense clicking after building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just a complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And the point after is right down the middle. Returner choosing to field this one. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to 21. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pulls it in. It's out. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And the Golden Gophers come to the line in the hurry up. It's a shotgun run call. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Golden Gophers lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. The offense going with the hurry up. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. And they'll get him down that time. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
They come up third and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And the Golden Gophers will line up to kick it away. Worst part of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And here's the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Catch is made deep down the right sideline. Keeps a foot in bounds. What concentration.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One more play before they head to the locker room. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
The kick is short, and now he's going to try to make something happen here. And they're finally able to stop him. A huge gain and a touchdown-saving tackle as time runs out in the first half. Minn is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. on second down here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. And he's hit just before the throw. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage. He pays for it. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. And there's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, and you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Throw to the running back in the flat. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Caught quickly. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Minnesota offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. It's a quick grab. Jukes to get past a man. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Looking to throw again. Looks left and finds his target there. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. The pass is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Ball handed off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's going to pull it down. The ball is loose. And the defense comes up with the football. The ball rolls out of bounds and will end up being a short gain, but no first down.
Well, I thought the defense had a real shot at it, but the fumble rolls out of bounds, and the offense will keep possession and a double-digit lead. What a break for the offense.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Minnesota offense takes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to scramble. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The receiver makes the catch. Breaking free at midfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle, but 1st down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
The Golden Gophers look to keep this drive moving. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Golden Gophers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. The Golden Gophers looking to run some tempo here. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They'll hand it off. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made on the out route. He's swarmed by the defense. 2nd down play coming up for this offense.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Nowhere to run up the middle. The important 3rd down play coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll. Looking to throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, out the ball to 44. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Picks up the first, looking for more. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Grinding away with a running game. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone. It's a run. Running back's got it. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Buckeyes line up with a first and goal. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Looking to pass this time. Pass caught. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the grab. It's battled. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. And the Golden Gophers looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Looking for his big tight end. And he throws his third interception of the day. He could go. At the 10 now. And they'll finally bring it down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway.